Hi, Cindy, and whoever else watches this. Just excuse me being in my pantry. My daughter is sleeping, and I have a loud, booming voice. So, uh, this is my attempt at a lesson. So, Cindy told me that the kids from wherever they're from want to do wind turbine stuff. So, I'm going to give you guys some principles of how to make a quick little windmill. Um, but the overarching kind of objective here is to let them figure it out. So the secrets I give to you, I want you to have in your mind when you kind of approach them. Obviously, you can choose whichever way you want to do this, but I would prefer letting them stumble through it to figure it out. So all you need is a stick. I think in the lesson, at least what I sent to Cindy, it was a straw. I was just makeshift. Went out in the backyard, made sure it was a stick and not a turd. Um, Cardboard, preferably probably from a cereal box, and something like a pin. Safe. I don't know what kind of pin this is. Maybe a longer one might help sometimes. So all you do and um, make your little blade. You stick it in here, and then stick it in there. Look, yeah, wow, great, huh? So I'll blow. Nothing happens. So there's a reason why nothing happens, and it's because the blade is a wing and it's not producing lift in the proper way for it to create torque. So one way to do that is to add blade twist. So your flat blade here, there's probably different ways you can add twist, but this is probably the quickest way. You kind of bend it. Hopefully it stays a little bit like that. And then now you see there's twist. Oh, doesn't want to spun earlier. It spins. So kind of what you guys can do is maybe create a competitive scene where maybe two people work together in groups, and then they go up and they test their design in front of a fan. Obviously, the little instructions you give them is basically flat piece, some kind of pin, a straw or a stick or something, and then allow them to try to get it to spin. But so the premise is what's happening here is similar to when you're driving your car and you stick your hand out the window and you twist your arm. You're changing the inclination of your arm is like an airfoil or the blade to the flow, so you're creating more lift. And if you ever remember doing that, your hand will go up and down. So that's what the blade twist does, so that when there's air flowing this way, it does come at an angle to it and creates a lift vector that kind of points a little bit this way. And then because there's a force on an arm, you create torque and start to spin. So and that's kind of the premise. There you have it.